Have you turned on the radio or listened to Apple Music recently and felt like song lyrics are getting to the point of just repeating the same word or phrase over and over again? Here's a popular example that you may have heard.
Watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high.
I mean, that is kind of crazy when you listen
Over and over. Well, it's not just Harry
What is that song
Styles.
about? Wow.
Yeah.
I can't ask.
Oh my gosh, I can't
You
tell
made a face. I don't know.
I'll
It just
tell
seems
you-
like they're very into.
No, I'll tell you
Fruits and
afterwards.
veggies.
Wait, watermelon? I don't know what it means.
Okay, we'll talk about it
It's a
afterwards.
conversation for another time.
Oh, so
not
I'm
for
something dirty.
daytime.
Yes, I will tell you later.
All right.
Harry Styles and other popular artists like Miley Cyrus, Rihanna, Beyonce, and even Taylor Swift, they all do this. Well, a new study found that modern music is, in fact, more simpler and more repetitive. It also showed a decline in the number of upbeat and positive lyrics and a bigger focus on self-obsession with words like mine and me becoming far more popular than back in the day. What do we think of all this? Do you agree? You're the music maven. Man. Music
maven.
Man. Music maven.
That sounds like a movie on BET. Al Jackson.
Amazing.
No, it's so weird. I had a conversation with my friend, and I was like, am I tripping? But I feel like there's not a lot of songs that have the word love in them anymore. Like when I was growing up, albums are like Lovin' You, you know, by George Benson. Like I would see these albums at my grandparents' house. It's like Me and You, and now I just don't see those kinds of songs being made. So I don't know if it's that people aren't staying together as long. People are having more kind of, you know, no strings attached relationships, so that doesn't relate to their life anymore. I think music is kind of a reflection of the culture.
Yeah.
And if, you know, you think about like when Vietnam was going on, war,
Right.
and all those kinds of songs were out. So maybe everybody's like, it's all about me. Just repeat me a bunch of times and I'll buy the album.
I agree with what you're saying, actually. It's very reflective of what's going on culturally. And I think, you know, our attention spans are so short now. We're so used to scrolling, quick. Anything more than like, if you'd have said Harry Styles is so repetitive, I'd have thought he was one of the better ones in comparison to rap, where it's like, yeah, get it, love it, best-selling record, buy it. That's it. That's it.
I would
That's
actually
like
buy that song.
That was
Not
good.
like-
I like it. I dig your song.
But
Yeah.
sorry, but there's nothing complex anymore. There's nothing like really meaningful, like you were saying, Al.
I thought it was always
is.
repetitive because then people can sing the chorus over and over.
I do think it's a moneymaker though,
Right?
because it's so basic and simple,
Right.
and people's brains aren't absorbing everything like they used to.
Didn't the 1950s always have repetitive stuff? The songs that came to me were like, You Don't Know Me, or It's My Party and I'll Cry If I Want To. Both Leslie Gore songs, by the way. So what's the difference between
No,
these?
Jeff, an
I do think
answer
that-
in
I feel
only
like that-
1950s songs.
No, weren't they repetitive back then too?
Lollipop,
Lollipop.
There weren't that many chords, yeah.
It was like a bridge. It's called a bridge. So that's the part in which that's like a really catchy thing that makes you remember a song. So the minute you hear it, you think of the bridge.
Right.
But like they also had full-on choruses that were completely different. Whereas here we're just singing the same old lyric on repeat.
But isn't that the kind
for
of,
painful
you do kind of want the
minutes.
chorus though, right, Jeff? When you go to karaoke, you can tell somebody just wanted to sing the hook, and
Yeah.
then they realize like it's a whole thing
Yeah.
between the
Right.
part they want to sing. So I don't know, I'm kind of down with that.
You ever go to karaoke and then you're like, I didn't know, like even in your favorite song, you're like,
Like,
wait,
what
that's
is-
what they say?
Yes.
Like all the time that happens to me. Like I get the lyrics wrong.
And before Google, we never knew. Like, remember the whole debate with Michael Jackson? Was it Annie, are you okay? Or Eddie, are you okay? Or Annie, are you walking? Do you remember
Yeah, I
that?
always thought it was Eddie.
It's
I thought-
Annie.
I know, I just found that out
And
too.
it's okay, not walking. Yeah, remember back in the day, there was the whole debate.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's many songs like
thought
that,
it was
right?
Eddie right up until this moment.
Yeah, I thought it was Eddie too. You know
It
what's-
is Annie, right?
Yeah, it is Annie. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
It is
You know what's
Annie.
funny too? How many songs have like Donald Trump references because he was the money man?
Yes.
And now you don't
That's
reference Donald
right.
Trump. So like back in the day, Bill Gates, Donald Trump, let me
right.
you know. And
You're
Mac
right.
Miller's got a Trump song. Like a lot of people have Trump songs out there or mention them in rap music all the time.
Yes.
Now they're like, ooh.
I've always wanted to know like what athletes been mentioned the most in rap songs.
Huh.
I don't know how you could analyze that, but there's been a lot.
How flattering, right? Like, what was the one when sitting next to Vanna White? Like, that's not, which song is that?
That's Nelly.
That's Nelly, yeah.
We had Vanna White on the show, and I asked her that. Yeah, I go, did you ever sit first class next to Nelly? And she's like, no. I just thought it was a good question.
That's clever.
Yeah.
Was I there?
You probably weren't paying attention to me.